Hello, hello. Welcome to Bunny Love 444. How does it go, Cheerio? What's up, Buttercup? Hello, hello. We'll wait for people to get in here. I gotta go see what my dog's barking about. I'll be right back. All right, all right, all right. I'm back. Hello, hello. How does it go? Hello, beautiful. How's it going? Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all my beautiful mothers out there and to the fathers that are doing double duty. Once we get a few more people in here, thank you, sweethearts. Thank you so much. Once we get a few more people in here, we're going to be able to get the message and stuff. But first, I want to be able to put something out there because I know when it comes to the holidays, there's a lot of people that have hard times because, some of them have lost their mother. And me, she wasn't my blood mother, but she was the mother who raised me. And I lost her to Hodgkin's lymphoma cancer. So, yeah, it's very important that we honor thy mother and, even the ones like my biological who was never there for me, I still give thanks that she gave birth to me because my beautiful self is right here and I'm here giving the messages, right? So, and I pinned it up there, so I want everybody to know that, like I said, happy Mother's Day to anybody who's just tuning in to Bunny Love 444. That's the spiritual awakening, right? So few things that we're going to do. Because me, I like to do things and I'm very creative and stuff like that. So tonight, before we end this video, I'm gonna pick one winner and then I'll pin my email up there and you can email me and I will send it to you. Now, this is handcrafted by me and I do them in all different sizes. But this one's going to go, this is for your vehicle for protection, okay? This is a dream catcher with the owl of wisdom. Okay, I make these in my spare time. I do much bigger sizes and stuff, but tonight I'm going to pick a winner and bless you with this. All because it's very significant. It's you being the pure angelic being that you are, having the passion to follow spirit, is what the colors are meaning on there. So I just want you to know that that is going to be picked for a lucky winner. Okay. And I do it fair. So we're gonna, make sure that whoever is in here tonight and whoever's engaging the most um is going to be the one that's going to receive it from me, because I believe the more you engage, the more messages you get, the more healing you get, and you get it from different perspectives, right? So before we get started, let's clear the energy because, like I said, I know a lot of people have lost their mothers. And this mother, like I said, she was not my blood mother, but she was always there for me. And, for her to have to go so early with Hodgkin's lymphoma, it was just kind of heartbreaking for me. So we are going to use my Reiki healing singing bowl. It's a Tibanian singing bowl. We're going to clear the energies. So when I tap on it, I want you to take a piranha in, which is a deep breath in, hold it for 4 seconds, and do the apana and release it. And you're going to feel the difference in energies when you do that, okay? All right, let's see if we can get it to go. Ready? Go. It's I can already feel the release of all the energies because you just feel like this. And these are the Tibanian symbols. They do the same thing. And I use these from time to time, but it helps you clear them energies that you come in contact with during the day. And that's why I like to do it, because we're clearing the energies, and when it radiates like that, them are pure energies coming through. When it kind of gets a little clumpy and stuff, it means that there's a lot of heavy energy. So we've got a very positive channel here. We've got a lot of positive people in here, and therefore it's coming through really well. So let me get this back into position. Okay. So then we are going to light the incense, which is the heart chakra, because this message is coming from the heart, as we all have mothers who love us unconditionally, and some of us have been through the harder times where unfortunately, we didn't get to spend time with our biological mother. Um it's not to say that she's not a good mother, because I'm sure with the other siblings, you know, she's got a good connection, or however it may be, or the ones that have passed away, um which my mother who passed away, like I said, was not my biological mother, but she took me under her wings just like God would do, and protected me with her feathers, and made sure that no harm came my way. And she always looked out for me every step of the way. She even took care of me when my biological mother didn't want me. Okay. And we're going to light some Palo Santo here because, like I said, I have nothing to hide from anybody. Okay, well, I will answer them towards the end of the reading, sweetheart, okay? Because I want to be able to get this collective message out. So if you're okay with hanging on towards the end of the message, I know it's not going to be a real long one tonight, because it's a time to spend, with your children, and, loving on and stuff. But I'll answer them right at the end of the messages here so that we can get the clear message of what's going on. You may even get some answers that come through, um, your loved ones and stuff too. Okay, I appreciate you, sweetheart. So there's some for you for protection, some for me, and now let's come in and see. And I'm even using the green lighter today with the heart chakra incense, because to me it's all about a mother's nurturing love, right? And there's so many people who don't get to have that, or don't get to experience that, and it depends on the kind of life that you're brought up with, right? So therefore it's like, how do you push forward? Well, spirit and God is saying she left you with a very loving heart. And so the creation of you and her loving heart, she lives within you, and so her memory is never going to leave, right? Got my strawberry banana. Okay, so we're going to find out what messages want to come through on this, because I know a lot of people, it's hard when it comes around like Mother's Day or maybe Father's Day and stuff like that. But just remember, even when we have lost the ones that we call parents, whether they're biological or they're blessed, to take over and be that mother for you, like the one for me was, you have your soul family too. And your soul family is the one God kind of guides you to, where you can feel comfortable, and, you stand in your power and stuff. So it's you're never without family, is what I'm saying. Now, Are you out with your biological? Yes, and for some, that's very heartbreaking. So when these holidays come around, spiritually, what we need to do is the ones who have lost their loved ones, their mothers, it's time to embrace each other, right? We need to bring up and be able to spread and flourish that love when you're without, because I know, like, with me, there ain't no shame in what I went through. I went through a very rotten childhood, and I went through foster homes, and I had a mother who was not biologically mine, but she loved me, and it wasn't because I was a bad kid or I was out of control. It was my biological mother didn't understand my spiritual gift, and she thought I was insane, and she tried to lock me away, and they said no. And so it's a lot of things, and me, I'm not afraid to put it out there because I am who I am. I went through the things, we all go through things in life that we don't want other people to know, or we don't think that they should know. But being the true you and being the real you and standing proud in who you are and how much you've overcome and all the battles that you've endured, that's pure strength. Okay. That's God's will, to know that you can put it out there as a healing component for others to understand that it does not have to be a secret. It does not have to be quiet. And so when Mother's Day comes around, I have my children, yes, okay, of all of which are adults. Um, but it's embracing what you are given at that time. Um, I don't know how to put it. The way I'm thinking it is I put it out there just point blank, okay? And I'm sorry if it comes off point blank, because I'm not an emotional. I'm a very emotional person when it comes to other people's thoughts and feelings, because I'm a very loving, kind, caring person. And growing up not having that in my life, you know, um, except for the mother who took me on, even though she had all her own, children, she had four of her own, and she took me on as another child, which I'm thankful because, we all go through it. There's nothing to hide. I'm transparent. There's nothing to hide. Okay. And a lot of people feel that they have to hide certain things. And God's saying, no, it's part of your story. It's part of your walk of life. It's speaking your truth and standing proud in who He made you to be. And He made you go through trials and tribulations in your life to get you to where you need to be at for your success period. So just remember that everything that you have gone through, even though some can be very painful, it is all to get you to a process of where you're going to be that success. Okay. And the reason why I'm putting it out there is because a lot of people fear that they have to hide their past. They have to hide certain things, in their past. But I'm very transparent because I don't knock my mother for my biological mother for anything that she has done. Okay. I don't knock that. I look at it as there was some type of broken down barriers that she needed help in, and for some reason she didn't. So, me being one of the oldest daughters, it was where they didn't want to deal with a spiritual gift person. Okay. And when I say spiritual gifted, when I would talk out to her what God was telling me, she thought I was cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Okay. I still love her unconditionally anyway. And even when there was a time where she became homeless, I took her into my home after not speaking to this woman for 30 years because that she gave birth to me, right? So all these different hard things, and I guess the reason why I'm bringing it up is because God is saying it is Mother's Day, and we need to bring some of these things to the surface and just put it out there for the ones who feel alone, the ones who don't have their mother no more, the ones who have died from cancer. Okay, because the woman that took me in and loved me as her own and treated me fairly and gave me these openings to, I mean, she embraced my gifts that God had given me to be able to communicate with the multi dimensions, right? She embraced that. She didn't think I was cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. She really embraced it where the others didn't. Okay. They thought it was above and beyond, but it's not here putting anybody down. What I'm saying is we all go through trials and tribulations in our life. We all go through the ups and downs. We have things that, a lot of people don't want to touch on it because they feel like an outcast. Well, just know here on my channel, I'm telling you guys, I have been through the ringer, put down in the dinger, covered over, rocks piled on top. And you know what? God helped me still climb out. So, can I get an amen? Because God is our Father and He is the one, no matter what we go through in life, He brings you to the right people at the right time. And even in these hard times, like when it comes hard around holidays and stuff like that, the beautiful thing is instead of the one thing that I learned, and I'm not saying that each person is of their own, okay? But you each go through a grieving process. But like my mother, who had passed away from Hodgkin's lymphoma cancer, okay, she always told me, even though she wasn't my biological mother, God blessed her to be my second mother. And I'm grateful for that. But I'm also grateful for my biological mother who gave birth to me, because if it wasn't for her and my father, I wouldn't be here, right? So everything works in mysterious ways. People should never feel like they're an outcast. When the holidays come around, it shouldn't be a painful holiday. It should be something to embrace. Because when you look back, like me, the mother who raised me taught me beautiful things, and she was spiritually gifted too. Okay, that mother, that woman was so spiritually gifted. She helped me embrace what God had gifted me with instead of turning me away and making it was like I was some type of bad person. Okay. The thing is she was spiritually gifted too. She could talk to the multidimensional realms. And I mean, I learned a lot from her. But unfortunately, she passed away from stage 4 Hodgkin's lymphoma cancer. And I will never forget her words. You have been blessed by God with a spiritual gift. Don't hold back because people want to classify you as crazy. Don't hold back because people want to judge you and say, oh, you think you're a terrorist. No, I'm a messenger of God. I don't classify myself as a tarot reader. I classify myself as an earth angel. And that's why my name, if you look on this platform, this one is Bunny Love 444. Because God is all about love, right? And 444 is the spiritual awakening to having that abundance, to have that understanding with God. My other channel that is called Earth Angel Natural Intuitive Healer, that is God's blessing. And I'm an earth angel giving the blessings. So, yeah, I not just have this channel, but I have my Earth Angel Healing Palace, okay, as my website. And I have Earth Angel Natural Intuitive Healer, because the natural intuitive healer is what God blessed me with. Okay. And he blessed me with these gifts to be able to communicate to him to 72 archangels. And the reason why I'm telling you that is because people think, oh yeah, you're just in the tarot community. No, 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 I'm not. I'm not. God blessed me with communication of 72 archangels that are significant to every day of the year, every month of the year, every dimension. Okay. Mine goes above and beyond. And, I've known this since I was 4 years old. And the reason why I'm talking about this, if anybody is getting triggered, just take a deep breath, please. And the reason why I'm talking about this, because it's important for people to know that they are not alone. Because I am not discrediting my biological mother, but that is one of the reasons why she sent me to these different places, because she couldn't handle the gift that God gave me. Okay? She couldn't handle it. At age 4, I already knew about my gifts at age 4, okay? And that was the stability, and that's why God told me, you know, I want you to name this Bunny Love 444, because the bunny, if anybody, if you get into it with Mother Earth Gaia and have a greater understanding, there is a reason why of the connection, because the bunny is representing Mother Earth. The love is from our Father, and the 444 is that spiritual awakening to know the different dimensions, okay? And having the multi-dimension connections. It's not just excuse me, it's not just with your 5D and your 4D and stuff like that. It goes above and beyond. And of all days, today's Mother's Day, okay? And I'm a mother. I had 3 boys and 1 girl, okay? All of which are of age. But sometimes the ones who don't have mothers, God is coming in and saying, this has been a touchy subject. So when he asked me to bring something forward to let you know that on Mother's Day, how many of you, and I want, all you need to do is put a smiley face in the comments, okay? How many of you on Mother's Day plant daisies in your garden or are drawn to the different colored daisies? Okay? Just put a smiley face in there. And the reason why I'm saying is because that is Mary Magdalene. That is Mother Mary. The daisy represents Mother Mary. So everything in this earth has a representation to the connection with God. And a lot of people don't pay attention to this, but I'm telling you, I know quite a bit. It doesn't make me a Miss Know-it-all. I will never portray that. Everything that I know, God wants me to be able to share with his children. Okay. My brothers and sisters, he wants me to be able to share the knowledge, because knowledge is power, he said, right? And that's why when the holidays come around, a lot of people sit isolated. A lot of people are in pain, and it shouldn't be that way. Okay. God says the most powerful thing that you can do when it comes to that day when you no longer have them is honor them in everything that they have taught you, the skills that they gave you, traditions that they've passed on, the loving care that they gave. It's about truly honoring, okay? Instead of being a painful thing where we sit about the hurt and missing and everything else, God's saying, take and pivot your mind, instead of all the hurt and pain of remembering what they went through before they passed, or everything that they went through, what they were diagnosed with or whatnot. Let's change that thinking process. How about let's think about everything that that mother or that mother figure, however she represents to you, what she taught you to make you the beautiful person that you are today. The growth that you have today when you can look back on the beautiful things that she taught you, right? And it's about honoring the things that she taught you, because if she wouldn't have taught you and been that loving, caring person, how could you turn around and be that loving, caring person besides having God within your heart? She gave you the skills, right? Instead of being sad that she's not around, in spirit she's around, and you wouldn't believe, it's like I have my whole auditorium of these mothers that have been sitting here waiting to put messages out. And the thing is God says, we would love to do that. But here's the thing. If people are not ready for it, if they are not ready to hear what their mothers are saying, we shouldn't be giving the messages out there. Okay? So I have like this whole concert room dome filled. And when I say concert room dome, it's angelic. I mean, the angels have been playing on the harp, but I have this whole angelic team of mothers and grandmothers and aunties that were mothers, and all of these women are here saying, okay, we're going to let you explain this before we go into the message, because it's important, because a lot of people don't, not having your mother today, God tells me that he has seen so many sit isolated, darkened in rooms, saddened because of the loss of their mother, their best friend. So when he gives me the message to put it out there, I need to be able to put it out there for God and for the archangels and the ascended masters and the guardian angels and the spirit guides, and your kindred loved ones, because I'm connected with the multidimensional realms. And being able to do that, it opens up a different perspective, because how many of you can say that you've healed from the passing of a mother, or somebody who raised you as a mother, or an auntie who raised you as, a mother? How many of you are sitting there in pain on this very day, not wanting to celebrate, not enjoying the true motherhood that you have with your children, because it's a barrier between pain and happiness, because you have this here and now, but that pain of them not being there. And all these mothers and these aunties here, and I'm hearing sister, don't forget sisters, okay? So all these women who have took on the responsibility to love you unconditionally are standing here, all standing here like, please let them know, it's like, don't cry over us. Don't You need to think about the happy things. You need to think about the things that we taught you. Don't make this day be of sorrow. It should be of honor of the things, that everything that we taught you, that you're passing on generation to generation with your kids. It's about celebrating their life. And they're over here going, yay, amen, hallelujah, mama. This is what they're yelling over here right now, is because somebody needs to hear this. And I don't know what collective needs to hear it, but there is a mother saying, I have taught you so many things. And the one thing that I taught you is to never hold your feelings in. Why are you holding your feelings in now? And she's going like this, shame on you. Okay. So, and she's not doing it in a mean way, but the way she's doing shame on you. Oh, she just said, I used to do that all the time. Shame on you. Naughty, naughty, naughty. Okay. Good evening, sweetheart. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all my beautiful mothers. Happy Father's Day. You see what I mean? Happy Mother's Day to all the fathers out there that have had to do double duty as mom and dad. You are all greatly appreciated. But it's like you are very welcome. They want you to have a deeper understanding that when these holidays come around, it's to honor the skills that they taught you. And it's to honor the fact that God brought your mom and your father together to bring the unique, extraordinary, beautiful you out there. Okay. So when these holidays come around, it's not about sitting there in pain and suffering because they're no longer here in the physical 3D. I, and she just said, you tell them, girl, open up your spiritual gifts and you'll be able to talk to me all the time. She said, and people, when I get these messages, people don't understand that your loved ones truly want to be able to talk to you. You may not be able to see them in the physical 3D, but spiritually, you can open that gift. And I am willing to help anybody open your gift to be able to talk to your loved one, because your life will change in an instant when you can hear messages. And she just said, this one that just come through, this mother that just come through, you're amazing. I just want to say you're amazing. She says, listen, stop picking up my perfume bottle and smelling it, okay? I know you love my Javon Musk, and that's the only reason why you switched over to wearing it, to remember me. But she says, remember all the things that I taught you. Remember all that unconditional love that I have given you, that you have poured into your children. She says, think of them times and make it to where instead of it being painful of the loss of me physically being gone, she says, because listen, I'm not gone. I'm not gone. I'm talking to you through her. Okay. For the ones who are not awakened to your capabilities, everybody has the gift to spiritually open up to it. A lot of people fear it because if you don't balance it out, what happens? You get in negative energies, you get lower energies, and you get higher energies that want to mess with you on your leveling. But there's so many mothers out there right now. They're like, okay, you need to do, the one is yelling. So whoever's mother this is or who is talking about, okay, she is saying, do a marathon, a five, something about a 5,000K marathon for all of us mothers up here looking down from heaven and cheering on our children and our grandchildren. Okay. So she was an encourager. Yeah, she's saying, I'm an encourager. I always encourage my kids to do everything. Okay. And it's about, we, yep. Okay. So the one mother just stepped forward and she's like, listen, these are the painful things that nobody wants to deal with. Nobody wants to hear. Nobody wants to face. She says, but when you were growing up with me, and she got her little finger out, when you were growing up with me, I would make you face them fears, right? We would sit down and talk about it, right? Okay. So just know that she's coming through and she's really wanting you to know. And oneness guidance, I'm, as you can see, sweetheart, I keep my word, true to my word. And yes, hydration is what we need, right? But after reading that, this is what I love is about all of us helping each other, whether it's spiritually or physically, mentally, emotionally, to get through whatever traumas and situations that it is. It's yeah. So there's one mother that comes through. She's comical. Okay, she's comical. She's very comical. I mean, that this woman has been busting jokes all day, and I I love it. People think that it's weird for me, but when you open it to a spiritual level of greater understanding, I just heard her say, "Preach it, girl, preach it." Okay, thank you, thank you. Um, so she's wanting you to understand that it can't be a painful thing when these holidays come around because you are in celebration of somebody who taught you ethics and morals and the rights and wrongs and helped you guide you and was there for a shoulder to cry on. And she's saying, they're all standing there going like this, you know and the more people that I can open up to their spiritual gifts to be able to communicate with your loved ones. Man, you got some funny, hilarious, loving, kind-hearted, you know, crossed over loved ones here that come in. And I guess a lot of other people don't break it down, but I feel like, yeah, she's like, go for it, girl. She's like, you were always different anyways. So I'm gonna put it out there. Me, I touch on the things that need to come to light. And when I get the messages, I bring it. Now, I've had and I'm serious. It's like the heavens auditorium of crossed over mothers and aunties and sisters and you know, um the people who have took on as the motherly duties, okay? And they all want to come through. They all want to be able to get their message out. And the one keeps coming up to me and patting me on the back, and she come up and went like this to me and she's like, there's something about you. She's very humorous, okay? Very humorous. Um, but it's about being able to touch on things. It's not just about getting the messages from your loved ones and getting the messages that resonate with you. It's also about healing that beautiful heart of yours. And that's why they told me light the heart, the fourth chakra, which is the heart chakra, light that up because you have had people not be able to sit down and openly talk about this. And you've been, for some of you, I'm hearing you kind of like isolated yourself because some of you don't have many friends, um, and you don't really want to open up about it, because it's a painful thing. And she said, I got one in there come in and she goes like this. She goes, if it's painful, honey, you haven't seen painful yet. She says, because you know what? When I was there, I was always a shoulder to cry on. I was always there for you. Yeah, she's standing at the forefront here, and she's letting you guys know that the messages that come through, everything that they have taught you makes you the extraordinary, unique individual that you are. By the co-creation of God, putting your mother and your father together to co-create the beautiful, unique you. And that's what you have to embrace. Okay. I know. Yeah. She said, I know that it may be hard that we're not there physically there and celebrating and having the dinner and, watching our favorite movie or planting out the one saying planting flowers out in the garden or doing the garden and putting the hay around the plants and everything and putting up the fence so the rabbits don't get it. I mean, I've got all these things that these mothers and aunts and sisters are coming through, and I'm the one that will put it out there, right? The thing is it should not be a hard holiday, is what they're wanting me to tell you. It should not be something that you dread when this day comes around, feeling like you're without, because you've been divinely guided to me to be able to get these messages out and let you know that they're proud of who you are. They love you unconditionally. And even though they're not here in the 3D plane, and they're off in the 12th dimension right now, just know they still watch over you. They're still by your side every single day. And the one even says that something about when you're laying in bed, you hear this little like that in the kitchen. Just know that's her in the kitchen. And you don't have to be scared, okay? You don't have to be scared. They're trying to let the presence know that they are there, that they see everything that you are doing. They're protecting everything. There's another woman that's coming through, and she's like, I just saved you from a massive accident because I had you take a different route home from work than the way you normally go. And know that that's her loving you and guiding you a different way, okay? And I mean, they've got so many messages that are coming through, and it's hard for people to hear it. It's hard for people. The one is saying, "Wipe your tears, baby girl. Wipe your tears. Wipe your tears." Okay, she's coming in, and she's like, she's trying to what is showing as a box of Kleenex. Okay, she knows that you're in pain because she's not here, and it's only been a year since she's been gone. Okay, that's what she's telling me. It's only been a year since she's been gone. But the thing is you did everything you could. You were right by her bedside. And she wants you to know that she greatly appreciates everything, because she said that she told you these words. And this is how you're going to know this is going to resonate with whatever collective gets this message. She is saying, I raised you with that kind, gentle heart. And when I fell sick and I was going through my cancer, you showed that same loving heart. So I knew I did a good job. I knew I did my greatest. We may not have had everything, but I did my greatest, because the way you took care of me in my bed, made sure that I was comfortable, made sure I had everything. You made sure that people were not overdoing me on things, and you let me be at peace in my own bed. She says, you have a heart of gold. So, I mean, I know it's hard for people on this, but with my spiritual gifts, and when they come in with the messages, because this one that's coming in, her initials, are starting with a D. Okay. And when I say a D, I'm talking, her name is D, D, D. Oh, okay. She says they called me Dee Dee, okay, or TT, Dee Dee or TT, TT. No, she's saying Dee Dee, Dee Dee. Okay, so just know that they're coming through, and they don't want you to embrace the Mother's Day and Father's Day and their death dates as something painful, right? Because they want me to show you this, and I'm like, I didn't even get to shave my legs, okay? But I don't care because I'm going to show you, all because I lost a cousin, okay? And the reason why I'm bringing this up, it all has to do with Mother's Day, okay? I lost a cousin. Even though he was a male, we would go, dirt biking and riding around on the trails, having fun, doing things, okay? And when he passed away, now don't laugh at my hairy legs, okay? But if you want to laugh, go ahead. I don't care. I don't think they're that hairy because I shaved them. But I got this tattoo, and I'm going to explain it to you quickly before I show it. Because of the fact that he was a mechanic, he loved his mechanics. He loved working on his stuff. And I got it in honor of him. See if I can show you here. I got it in honor of him with the piston and the wings, right? Okay. The thing is he was a mechanic, but God needed him to come back and do some mechanical work up there in heaven for him, right? And that's why you see the piston with the sun and the clouds and the wings carrying it. Okay. The thing is a lot of people say, well, you have all these tattoos. Okay, so no, you're going to love me, right? The reason why I'm bringing this up is because I have one mother figure out here. She says, "Really, I'm the auntie, okay?" But she called me Mimi, okay? And she wants me to say this. It doesn't matter who it is, if it's a relative. She says, "It doesn't matter if it's a relative. The one thing you don't do is lie to that child, because when that child gets older," she said, that she found out the hard way, is that they kept it a secret, okay? That's not something you keep a secret. For whoever this resonates, just know she's saying, Mimi saying, listen, don't keep it a secret. Speak the truth when it comes on it. But when these holidays come around, honor all the skills, the respect, the unconditional love that they gave you, all the times that they were there for you. It's about remembering the good times, okay? And even though they're not here on the physical 3D, the spiritual gifted can give you them messages, and they can help you open yours. Like with me, I can help you open yours. Just because they're not here in the physical 3D does not mean they are still not riding by your side and looking out for you. Okay. So I need to be able to put that out there, because they're saying, hey, this is important, because this is a very hard day for some of you. But just know, when you look back at all the good memories that they have done for you, and all the things that they have taught you, and all the family traditions that you are carrying on because of what they told you, that's things to embrace. That's what God wants you to embrace, the beautiful things that they have taught you and guided you to mold you into the beautiful, uniquely you. Okay. So now that look at 4414 on there, I'm telling you, my God is awesome. And so are all these amazing mothers and aunties and sisters. I'm even here. Don't forget me. I was a cousin. I was the cousin who took over and raised. Okay. The thing is no matter what, in order for you to fully heal, to open to your gifts, it's about embracing the painful things that you want to keep shoving down and shoving down, okay? Because the one is yelling, yeah, I saw you go and open up that jewelry box, and because Mother's Day today, and she showed me like this. You grabbed it and you looked at it like this, and you just kind of petted it, she said. And she's like, the thing is, I'm showing you signs that I'm there every day, because she's saying something about you get a glimpse of her perfume every once in a while. And they want to talk to you. They want you to know that you can still communicate with them. If you focus on opening your beautiful gifts, you will be able to get all the messages. I The one even came through, "Hey, don't forget me. Don't forget me. I'm standing right here. You made my favorite meal today, so I want to say grace because you guys used to say grace at every meal that she made for you." Okay? So just know that even though they're not physically here, hello, sweetheart. Yes, happy Mother's Day, beautiful. That's exactly what we're talking about right now is about embracing, Mother's Day and stuff that's going on. But, this is what she's coming in and saying, it's like you need to embrace it because she says, "I know you feel lost that I'm no longer there. I see all the hardships that you're going through." But she's like, "I have taught you better than that." Yes. Happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out there, like I said, and happy Mother's Day to all you fathers who are pulling double duty as mom and dad, okay? And it's going to be the same message that comes out on Father's Day for all the mothers who are doing double duty, pulling the father duty too, okay? It's about embracing it all. But she's saying that you keep the traditions going on by the things that you're doing for your kids and you're embracing everything that I taught you. And when you sat down at that table, you just kind of, she's showing me this. He sat down at the table and went and smiled because she taught you the best qualities to be that mother. Now, some of us, we weren't so lucky, right? But we had, God blessed us with another mother to be able to pick up and do what we need to do. Okay. So now I'm going to get into the messages because we need to get the tea on what somebody's trying to bring through here. Because, like I said, somebody's been trying to put in the hard work on something, and they keep bringing it to me. It's like no matter how hard you work, no matter how hard you try, you feel like you're not getting anywhere. And you feel like you're just sitting there like a vehicle stuck in the mud, spinning your wheels, and I'm seeing them go like this, like, when is it ever going to end? When is it ever going to end? Why can't I get a break? Okay. So, but when it comes to the mother situation, they wanted to be able to have me put that message out there about it's no longer, you know, dwelling. Okay. The one says dwelling on the loss because we know it's painful for them not to be here physically 3D. That was your best friend. I'm hearing you're my best friend. Something about um yeah, they're singing that song, You're My Best Friend. Um Something about they used to sit and listen to you play your music or something like that. But it's about being able to unlock them doors to heal from them not being here in the physical 3D because you can see him in the 4D, you can see him in the 5D and all the other dimensions, right? It's about really understanding that even though they are not physically here, they are still fully aware, alive, and they're in another dimension on another mission for God. Okay? And it's a beautiful thing even though it's a loss for us here. I'm hearing something about, okay, this one mother just came through, something about you guys used to make Mayday baskets and at Mayday baskets or something like that. And she says, well, you didn't really carry on the tradition or anything, but she's saying maybe it's time to take some of them things that she used to do with you and do them with tradition. She says, I don't care how old my grandbabies are, get them to do something because each time that you do something as a happy moment to embrace them crossing over into another dimension, you're keeping that love going, because a lot of people, when they don't look at it in a spiritual point of it, it's like you don't want to be able to shut the doors on the connection of them being able to communicate to people who are fully open to their gifts. Okay. And I'm being told that I can help you open your gifts. It's showing you different ways to embrace it and how to be able to heal that inner soul in order for it to shine outer so that they can come in and channel with you. Okay. Yeah, look. Okay. Diamonds and flowers. What did I tell you? So when this comes out, especially on Mother's Day, because Mother's Day, May Day, flowers, stuff like that. But this comes out, she's saying, I always told you you were a diamond in a rock pile, okay, honey? And the thing is be passionate about what you do. Be passionate. So she's telling you that there's something you've been waiting for, some type of gift, or um, she's saying precious gift, precious gift. There's some type of precious gift that you've been waiting for and waiting for. And she says, it's coming. It's coming. So just know that when she says that it's coming, it's going to be unexpected, because I'm hearing something about that Mother's Day ring. Okay. Yeah, Mother's Day ring. And the neat thing is we all have our birthstones, right? That one popped out. Okay. All right. So you're an April birthday. Okay. All right. Yeah. And the neat thing is me growing up. Now, mind you, I started growing up with my biological mother. Aha! That is so amazing, beautiful. You want to know why? That's the very day that I married my first husband. Yeah, because look, the bird flying, this is news is on the way. Okay. See? Yeah. And the neat thing is living with my mother, I mean, as far as I know, on my father's side, I have other siblings, but growing up for the short time that I did with my biological mother, we had red, white, and blue for the birthstones. Okay. And it was kind of unique because me being the oldest daughter, I'm a Capricorn, I'm a January baby. So then we had April and September. So you had the diamond and the sapphire, right? Oh, that's beautiful. So the thing is she's coming through and she's been talking about this mother's ring. Okay. And I'm hearing that it was gold, and she's trying to describe it. It was a gold band, but the top had like X's and O's on the side, and then the stones that inlaid were actually stones that stuck up with the prongs. Okay. Oh yes, March. Yes, yes. Yes, my biological mother is in Aries, where my mother who raised me is a Scorpion. She's a Scorpion baby. Okay. Now listen. This is, I'm telling you, all these loved ones, these mothers, these aunties, these sisters, and these cousins that have taken on the duty to care for you loved ones is coming through. Everything that I just gave you in that message, because like I said, with the diamond coming in, okay, you're a diamond in a rock pile, right? The birds coming in, there's news on the way. And the chair filled is because they filled the chair to take care of you. And they're coming through and saying, look, there is news on the way that's coming through. Okay. Something, yeah, she just said, there's something new entering your life, and I know you've been waiting for it. I know you've been waiting and waiting for it. Okay, then we got the eagle, which is seeing things from a different perspective. You are healed by God. This is God over here with the multidimensional realms having the passion to look over you and telling you that the triumph over your troubles and your obstacles are done with. They are done with. Okay, you're seeing things from a new perspective now. Ha! LOL. Misty, I thought I was found by the postman. I was delivered by the postman, I guess. So maybe, hey, that's why we get along. And it's not me being rude in any way, but maybe that's why we get along, because they dropped me off by the fence and that rock that I was probably sitting under. My friend now, because look at how good we get along. Hey, maybe we never knew. Maybe we met before and we never knew. But the tankard that comes in, this beautiful stein. Okay, so I'm hearing this grandmother had some beautiful steins that they had. They used to sit up on a shelf. But this is them telling you that it is time to celebrate and have fun of everything that they have taught you, an embrace of what they taught you, because it will go on for generations. And she says, when you come up here and we're planting the gardens and everything up here, you'll be able to look like I have that beautiful view, she says, and you'll be able to see our generations doing the same thing. And we can look back at that. Hey, we taught them to do that. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So for some of you, there's the gong is coming out. There's an exciting event that's coming up that's taking place. Okay. Yeah. Because there's the bridge. You are finally starting to come over the problems. You're bridging the gaps now and having a better understanding. Okay. And I'm even hearing the spiritual team. Remember when I said the stabilizer for your broken ladder? Look, they put a stabilizer on your bridge. They put a stabilizer on your bridge because this is how much they supported you. They have the fire is about the strong emotions. Strong emotions. Mm, I'm hearing. Okay, okay. So some of you just met somebody new that's very passionate. Just know that she approves. And she's funny too. She comes in and she goes, and I approve that relationship. Okay, and with the apple, ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, truth be told, look, you have the snake in the tree with the apple. So I'm hearing be careful, because this passionate love that's coming in, there's going to be some type of temptation that's going to test you. Okay. And we have the rooster. Oh, okay. So somebody, oh, wow. When we get that, so what that's telling me is that there's somebody messing with somebody's home front that is being very ignorant right now. They're a very boastful person. And I'm hearing don't cross paths with them. Don't entertain them. Oh no, sweetheart. Okay, and then we got the elephant. Here's that compassion. That compassion. The elephant is a long journey. That long journey that has been physically and mentally devastating to you. But when you look at it, the companionship that you guys had, that connection that you had, made you a lot more wiser in the end because of the things that you have learned from that. And thank you, oneness. because like I said, I was going to switch it up. Oh, then we got the arrows. Okay. The arrows. There's the sun. There's God watching over you. Okay. And what this is saying right here, that some of you didn't know if you were on the right path, but just know that you are on the right path, and you are heading forward to something regarding your life, something. Okay, hold on. She's talking about there's something that you're changing. I'm hearing changing. Okay, so some of you have been thinking about dipping out to a different state. And a lot of you with the whale, this is you having great worry every time that this holiday comes up. You have great worry. And she's saying, listen, no more, no more. You need to celebrate and honor us and honor the things and the traditions that I taught you, that you can keep pushing forward. Okay. What else do we need to know? Thank you. Oh, yes. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. So when we get the four-leaf clover is coming in and saying, you've been waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting, and just know that your great fortune is coming here. I'm hearing the fourth. Okay. Something from an older man. Something from an older man. Yeah, because the grasshoppers, not only about taking that leap and handling the things, but it's balancing the situation between you and this older man. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at the beautiful peacock. Beautiful peacock. That's the extraordinary, unique individuals. Okay, so don't be in your pride, don't be in your ego, but keep shining your beautiful light and all the skills that they have taught you. Oh. Okay, so when the flute with flowers come in, we hear about the flowers that come in, but when you look, the flute and the flowers, look, they're wilted. I'm hearing right now that, oh, okay. So you could have been knowing this friend for 8 years, 8 months, 8 days. But what I'm getting on it is that somebody who was a friend of yours, or somebody who you were in love with that was a friend of yours, or an actual lover, has completely disappointed you here on Mother's Day, because you thought of all people they would be there for you, and they disappointed you. Wow. That breaks my heart. That breaks my heart when I hear that, because so many have that pain and that loss. And that card right here just landed on the grasshopper. So some of you could be Libras. Some of you could be Libras. Libras, and I'm hearing, okay, because Libras cut off on October 21st. So I'm hearing Libras and Scorpios. Libras and Scorpios. Your mother's coming through and said, I'm proud of you, son. Look, then we have August, okay? And we have a mother coming through saying Leo and Virgo. Leo and Virgo. Yeah, I'm hearing Leo and Virgo. Okay, who else do we have here, Father, that's showing up? Hey, May babies. We have May and we have November, which November is Scorpions and Sagittarius, right? But something something transpired for somebody in March. And they're showing me March 26th. March 26th. And it had to do with love. Did you see how that one? I held it like this and it went poop. Okay. Something about your finances went down because of a love. And you put in a lot of hard work. A lot of hard work. All right, let's see what else do we need to know from these beautiful, beautiful spirit teams here coming through. What do we need? Oh, the Chariot and the Eight of Wands. Okay, so we have something that's taken. Oh, and the Seven of Coins. Okay. All right, so there's big changes coming in real fast when it comes to a love situation. And with the Chariot, I'm hearing this is your forever partner, the yin and yang, but this is something that you're going to battle together. 77 is talking about the big changes. Yeah, but when I see him, he's contemplating about taking action. So he's hesitating for some reason about taking action. Yeah. And I'm hearing that this divine masculine has now coming more into an awakening. But there's a lot of hard work that needs to be done because he's fluctuating. And this is divinely protected. You're divinely protected with the willpower of God because here's the mountain behind, right? And here's God guiding the Chariot. And with the communication, look, this is the communication that's coming in with the Eight of Wands, but this is also Cupid's arrow that says 22, building that stable foundation with you and with God. Okay, so this is significant for somebody. I'm hearing you could live out in the country. But the arrows of love are coming to you now. Your worries are over. Because that's one thing that you've been missing or embracing was unconditional true love. But with the Eight of Wands, I'm hearing somebody's going to take action. Somebody's going to take action because the Chariot is all about taking action, right? This is the yin and yang. And this is battling. Back in the day, this is how, the chariots would come in and battle. Yeah. But 77 is, that beautiful success of there's a love coming in. Yeah, confirmation. A lot of you are feeling hurt and lost. Oh, there you go, sweetheart. Well, it's saying some type of communication is coming in, but these up here, because these are wands, this person is going to take action. They've been contemplating this for a while. They want to take action before they miss out on that opportunity because Cupid's arrow right here says, building a solid foundation between you and God and this person, right? And you're being abundant together. So I'm hearing that they're going to come in. Yeah, look, Ace of Cups. Look, I can't deny it. The Lover's card and the Ace of Cups. I'm telling you. Yeah, this is complete security. You're going to be a helping hand to each other. And the Ace of Cups and the Lovers, them two numbers coming together, that's the God force. Look, 6 and Ace, 6 and 1. That's the God force bringing you two together. You're going to be bearing good fruit together. Okay, this is divinely guided. It's going to be a loving relationship that you're going to be walking down. Look at something's blossoming because you have the fruits right here. You are very deserving of this, but something is blossoming down your path. 9/11, yeah. That day rings that number rings a lot for me, and that's because that's the spiritual enlightenment for the divine path. But it's also, as a mother, it was the special day that I found out that I was having my son, or that I was pregnant with my son when the tragedy of the Twin Towers went down. So, yeah, but that's beautiful. But somebody is feeling very down right now because, it is Mother's Day, and I'm hearing this divine masculine has been pretty sad and shut out. He's been pretty shut out. Yeah, Knight of Wands, but there's an important letter that's coming through. Okay, that's going to make him take action because, like I said, with this love, him taking action, the Eight of Wands, it's that communication, and wands are all about taking action, right? So I'm hearing his mama. Oh, okay, I understand. Okay, all right. She says, I'm his mama. So there's a divine masculine that has been kind of feeling lost and confused. Lost and confused. And she's been wanting this for him. She's been wanting this for him. Yeah, and I'm hearing is divinely guided, is divinely guided. Something's going to blossom. Something's going to blossom is what I'm hearing. Yeah, look, manifesting a whole new beginning, and he's manifesting it with an empress. Okay. So she wants, what I'm hearing, because this mother is crossed over, and she's saying that she wants him, because one represents the angelic being, right? And this is him being infinite and very resourceful. But she is wanting him to meet up with his forever and have a new beginning, because I'm hearing that she's very nurturing, like your mama. That's what she said. She's very nurturing, like your mama. And I've specially picked this one out for you, and you've been ignoring my signs and synchronicities, is what she's saying. You've been ignoring my signs and synchronicities when it comes to it. I'm telling you, they still, yeah, look, because he's in hermit mode. He's going through a lot of conflict right now. A lot of conflict with the people around him, the people that he's engaging with. Yeah, but it says, don't worry about it, son. I've even told you that you have the upper hand by walking away and staying balanced and coming from that unconditional love that I taught you. So she said, remember what your mama taught you. Yeah, look, temperance, because you know your purpose. You know what you are supposed to be doing. And this is for that foundation, traveling the path together, because there's the sacred mountain with our father on it, right? And the temperance is coming in as this new beginning to having the spiritual enlightenment, because it falls under taking that action of communication, because Cupid has really put the love in this divine masculine's heart. Look, made him very emotional for this person that he hasn't even met physically yet. But he calls her the empress, the empress, and they're going to be very abundant together because she's very intuitive, very intuitive. Hmm. Hold on, there's some initials here that I'm trying to because the be blessed by Jesus is what I'm hearing. Okay. It could also be the initials B and J, but I'm hearing blessed by Jesus. Okay. To have these spiritual gifts. Again, this is showing the yin and yangs, the pillar of the yin and yang. So this is a twin flame, very intuitive, very loving, because look, she's got God in her heart. She's very loving and very intuitive. She's dressed in the blue cloak. Um, the crescent moon is there. I'm also seeing, look, so you see 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. This is a master teacher that God has put here as an earth angel. But there's something she's trying to tell me about the letter that right here. She's trying to tell me something about time on the road or time on road. So something about it's time for him to be on the road to travel to this empress that he is connecting with, because look, they're going to be very strong. They're going to be very strong. They're meant to be. I'm hearing between their ages can even represent 1111. Okay, so take that how it resonates between you and this person. I'm hearing 1111 is what your age will represent, and you're meant to come together. Because this is an unconditional love that has been ordained by God. Yeah, and it be able to be very stable, because look, it's your destiny and your wishes are coming true. Okay, so this is God saying, listen, your wishes are coming true, and you don't have to be alone. You don't have to be by yourself. Okay, I have ordained this person to be with you, and you've been kind of holding off. Holding off. Yeah, look, holding off. Wow. Okay, so yeah, I'm hearing the absolution. I'm hearing 1010 again. 1010 is coming out. Okay. 1010. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, because look, somebody is feeling very left out in the cold on this very Mother's Day. And I'm hearing her say, get up, don't isolate yourself, keep pushing forward, keep moving forward. Yeah, very emotionally balanced. Okay, stay emotionally balanced. Yeah, the 6 of Cups right here. If I can get it off of here. This is giving and receiving the innocence. Okay, I'm hearing the new beginnings, because this is showing the new beginnings with you. 5 is all about new beginnings, and this cup is representing you, new beginnings with you, because you're very innocent. And I'm seeing we have a red rose, purple rose, and an orange rose. Okay, so somebody's mother could I'm trying to say what she's saying, but February 13th is significant for somebody, because they're showing me February 13th. But I'm also hearing December 22nd. December 22nd. So take that how it resonates. All right, what else do we have, Father? Yeah, things are moving to calmer waters because they know that you are heartbroken with them not being here in the physical 3D, okay? They know you are very heartbroken. And I keep hearing you were my best friend, you were my everything. You were my biggest supporter. Yeah, Knight of Coins is coming in. You still got that very romantic, charming side of you. So, take that motion and where to go? Take that motion. She's telling you to move forward of having your forever partner. Okay? Move forward, taking that for your forever partner. What else do we have, Father? Yeah, look, because you have to have a renewal. You can't keep living this way. Hold on to the hope and faith, but you can't keep living this way since I'm gone. It's like she's saying, I didn't raise you to come to a standstill. I raised you to push forward, and you need to push forward. So for whoever that resonates, just know that she's coming through and saying, listen, you have this very warm, loving heart of yours, but you are very protective. You are very set in your ways, but you need a renewal. You need to bring that gentleness back out instead of being so closed off and, yeah, so closed off. Yeah, because you've got people in your life who are messing with you. You got people in your life who are messing with you, who are always trying to be giving you certain opinions or being very, you know, mean about things that you do. Everything that you do, they've got something nasty to say about it. And all you want is your freedom to be able to receive messages. I'm hearing to receive messages and to focus on the home front. Yeah, look. See, your mama's right. Look, your mama is right. She's coming out and saying, listen, you are attracted to this person. This is the person you are supposed to be marrying. Okay, balance yourself because this is that strong foundation that you've been looking for. And I've been trying to show you and take the energy how it resonates. But I'm hearing this mom say, I've been trying to show you, my son. I'm trying to show you that this partnership, this person who you've been attracted to, this person that you've been watching in secret, it's time. Look, it's time for you to open up and communicate. You've never been a chicken about communicating. You've always expressed your feelings and your emotions. What's holding you back now? She says, I know I'm not there to be able to talk to you on the physical 3D, but you are gifted, my son. You are gifted. I'm hearing my baby boy. So just know that it's time to move forward. It's time to move forward. Yeah, look, new beginnings again with the Empress. She says, I know you don't mind sitting alone. I know you don't mind sitting all by yourself. But the thing is this new beginning with your Empress, your forever, who's very intuitive like you? This is what it's supposed to be. Look, this is what it's supposed to be. And you're talking, you have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major arcanas out here. That's all about unconditional love. That's all about unconditional love, right? All right, what else? Oh, look at this one. I said, now, what else do we need to know? Confirmation, confirmation, baby. You are supposed to have the 10 of cups. You two are going to be wealthy together. You're not going to be sitting there, making little to nothing, she said. And all the fears and worries that you have about it, she knows. She knows the hurt and pain because she lost her mama too. I'm hearing you. She lost her mama too. So on this twin flame, what I'm hearing on this journey, these two that are supposed to be together, okay, you both reflect back on things because you both lost your teacher, your best friend, the guidance, your supporter, the one who nurtured and took care of you when you weren't feeling good, the one that you could sit and pour your feelings out to when you weren't feeling so good or you were emotionally drugged down. She's saying it's time. It's time to reach out for that communication because this is where it's going to be. This is where it's going to be. And it's time for you to have that new beginning. And I'm hearing December 22nd, something about December 22nd. Where'd it go? It was right here. Yeah. They're talking about December 22nd and February 13th. Wow. 11, 12, 14. So some of you could be 29 because there's 29 flowers here. Some of you could be 29. Take it how it resonates, but there's 29 flowers there. And look, you even have the co-creator up here watching over everything because this is spirit, this is God, this is our Father, this is the overseer of everything. You need to stop being so cold-hearted right here. Look, your heart's been closed off and cold-hearted, but spirit has been watching over you. Look, because he's saying it's time to turn a new leaf. Time to turn a new leaf. Something about a home. You have a stable home. And now it's time to have that stable for forever person. Have that new beginning. To have the 10 of Cups with an Empress. Okay? So that is your beautiful message that has come out for this beautiful Mother's Day. And now I'm going to answer. Lakia, are you still here? Again, happy Mother's Day. Oh, 7 a.m. Okay, all right. Well, happy Mother's Day. Thank you for coming in. All right, now I'm going to go in and I'm going to answer Lakia's question. Oh, okay. All right. The thing is, when it comes to that one, sweetheart, I'm hearing that's something that oh, yeah, she's coming in and saying there's some pretty hasty, where'd it go? There was some pretty hasty things that were said, but what she's telling you is that that's something that you should talk on a more personal level. Yeah. Because the thing is she's saying that you've been kind of stuck on this for a while of trying to get the answers. That you've been trying to get the answers, but it's time for a new beginning. Okay. Yeah, the Queen of Wands, that's all about staying calm about the situation. All right, so that's something here. I'm going to put it down here, Lakia. I'm going to put it in here, and then you can private message me, and I'll be able to give you the response because some of that stuff, I don't know if you want me to put it out there. And I don't disrespect anybody like that, okay? I'm not here to embarrass anybody, but there's certain messages that are wanting to come through that I don't think that are for everybody. So let me get it here. Hold on. Okay. So let's go. Oops. Why did it do that? Hold on. I don't know why it keeps kicking me out of it. Let me go back here. Hmm. Well, come on, silly little thing. Where are you? Got to make sure that I'm giving you the right one. So, okay. Do, 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 do. Okay, you can email me there, sweetheart, and I'll be able to answer that, okay? Yes, yes, sweetheart, she does. She does. And she said, I know what will make you smile. She said something about hearing my voice one more time, something about a recording, something about a recording, some type of recording that you have of her. She just keeps showing me something about a recording. Yeah, she's saying something about a recording that you have of her. Um, she says she misses you very much, and things are completely different, and she wishes that she could be there and, give you that hug. But she said that you always made her day when you brought her that one single rose and would always put it on her table. She's saying something about you put it on her table. Thank you, Luana. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Happy Mother's Day and God bless you. God bless all my beautiful mothers and all them handsome fathers who are doing the double duty, okay? But yeah, before I shut this down, Lukia, hello, hello. I had one of those birds on my sidewalk this morning. Aww. Yes, happy Mother's Day to all my mothers out there. And if anybody wants some in-depth, well, I just posted my email, sweetheart, because I was just finishing up this reading. You can go back. My email is up there. It's earth44healingangel@gmail.com. Go up there and ask your specific questions, and I can put out there and see. But it should be right up there. If you can't, Misty, is it showing up there? You are very welcome, sweetheart. Yes, if you have if you want to know any messages coming through, because I gave a lot of messages at the beginning of the video, from mothers and aunties and, sisters and stuff like that that were coming through. And the message that they gave, it's like 44 minutes worth of different messages. So, there might be some in there for you. But otherwise, my email, earth angel or earth44 healing angel at gmail.com, is up there. Anybody that wants specific answers about something, you can email me about it, because like some of the message that come through to me, they're very personal, and I just don't think that is for a collective part of it. Yes, you are very, very welcome, sweetheart. So I want to send happy Mother's Day to all of you. Lots of love and light. Hopefully you had a beautiful day. And for the ones who had a hard day, keep smiling, because you know what? You are still a beautiful mother, and you'll never stop. Okay. Just know that you are greatly appreciated no matter where you are, no matter who you come around. I'm telling you that I greatly appreciate you, and I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your Mother's Day. It's 8:38 on the clock, so that is being very abundant on the divine path. And that's also somebody is about to get some information. They're just coming in right now and saying 811. Somebody's going to be getting some messages. So somebody's getting some important messages that they've been waiting for. And I'm hearing it has to do with love, and oh, she says that it's about a house situation, about moving. So you're getting them informations. Like I said, anybody who wants to email me, just look, I posted up there, because Sugar Love Juice was telling me that when I click off my videos, um, like the chat disappears. And so I was looking into it, and YouTube like holds it back for reviews, because there's been some negative views and reviews or somebody. And I'm like, I haven't seen any of it in there. So I don't know if they're just holding it back to like calculate the analytics on it or what they're doing. But I noticed that within 24 hours, it shows back up there. So, oh, talk about it. My daughter just texted me. So I tell you, it's beautiful how you talk about it and it comes out. But yes, Lucia, Amanda, go ahead and email me. I get back to you pretty quickly. Because I feel it's important to get the answers that you need and put the puzzle pieces together. So I'm sending all of you lots of love and light, blessings, prayers, healing, who needs it. Um, Anybody that wants to get a hold of me, if it disappears here in the chat, go down in my description box of the video, click on the video and hit more, and it'll come up, and it will have my Earth44 healing angel at gmail.com on there. So if you do for some reason miss it here in the chat, because when I end this, I don't know how long it stays up, but just know that it's in the description box as well. So all right, you guys have a lovely rest of your Sunday, and I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to be doing one at 11 on my Facebook, and I will be doing 7 p.m. here on my YouTube. So sending lots of love to all of you. Hope your wishes and dreams come true, and I will see you tomorrow at 7. God bless you all. Good night. Peace.